right, so step 4, we're going to attach these side guides to our soundboard and back, all right? So we don't need our side pieces at the moment, so just set those out of the way. Now, normally your fretboard would already be glued on here, but mine is curing right now, and I wanted to do some of the gluing. I finished it with tung oil, so while that's drying overnight, I'm going to go ahead and do some of this gluing and get that out of the way. So I'm going to start with the back. So I'm taking the top and putting it out of the way, and I make sure the writing is down on the bottom, okay? And I'm going to grab 2 of these side guides here on each side, like so, and those are going to get glued on. I like to mock things up before I do it. So those are going to get glued on right now. And then we'll do the exact same thing with the top. Now they recommend you just get a scrap piece of paper and put a puddle of glue down to glue these things down. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set these to the side. I'm going to start with one here, and I'm going to just set it really close to my working area. I want to make sure you can see all that. And you can see most of it. Okay, there we go. You can see all of it. All right. So I'm going to just set that real close to my working area. Then I'm going to do a puddle of glue. And we'll start with that amount of glue. And I do have a spare towel over here in case I make a mess. All right, so now we're just going to put glue down on the edge here. With our finger. And this is the way they say they have found it's the easiest way to do, so that's what I'm going to do. Just by using my finger, put it down. I'm going to do one at a time. All right. Looks light anywhere. We'll just come back to it. And now we're going to place that. And we're going to ensure it goes all the way to the front piece and all the way to our back piece. So I need to slide it just a tad here. And then we're going to press down gently and make sure it's in place. Looks like it's pretty good. And I'm just running my fingers along to make sure it's to the edges. Oh, that's going to be neat. Just a little bit of glue there. I'm going to put one little dab of glue right here at the edge to make sure this piece stays down too. Okay, now I'm just going back and making sure that it's not pressing up anywhere, and I'm going to do this side while our glue is still wet. I'm trying not to be too messy with it, but I think it'll be fine. And what I'm using dries pretty fast, so it doesn't take too awful long to dry to begin with. So I'll be able to just get all these braces put on pretty quickly. Oop. I can imagine grandkid or child would be having a lot of fun right about now with this glue. We just line her up, start pressing it down. Nicely. All right. We are good to go here, folks. Nice. I think I'm just going to go ahead and put the next layer on. All right, so now I'm going to line up my pieces again, because you have to kind of work a little quickly with glue. I'm making me another puddle, and we'll be off to the races with our glue. Now we're placing the glue on top of this other layer this time. And I can't think of a better way to spend a couple days with a child or grandchild building something constructive like this. Very cool. All right, so we get it lined up. We give it a little smoosh. And it's looking good to me. And if you have some glue sticking out, it'll be okay. It'll dry up. Unless you got a lot, and then I'd say wipe it up. But there we go. Looking good. Our bottom is done. We've got our double layer there. And now we just need to let that dry. So I'm going to just press everything down one more time. And then I'll get the other, the top going. Whatever I'm trying to say there. All right, let me move that out of the way. All right, and remember, we never want to be gluing on the side where the words are. So Folkcraft has done you a favor there by imprinting directions for you right there on top of it. So we flip it over. Same old story as last time. We line them up. I'm going to do a dry fit again because I like to do that. Wow, that feels dry already. All right, we're going to close up the glue. I think we might be done with that step. Let's see. We are done with step 4. Awesome. So there is our top with our guides glued in. All right.